All right, here's a step-by-step on how to sue Meta in small claims court. Now, when you sign up for Instagram, you agree to Meta's terms of service. The TOS, that includes an arbitration clause. That means the disputes will go into private arbitration. You can look that up. And guess where that's going to be? Oftentimes, it's going to be in California where Meta is headquartered. Plus the arbitration fees and then getting out there if you're not from there. I live in Illinois, so going back and forth out there is just not going to work for me. Now, the reason why I choose small claims court is even though my damages are above $10,000, which is the small claims max in my state, I'll settle for $10,000 but not a dime less. That means I can still go to small claims court. The hassle of going back and forth to California against their lawyers, it just ain't worth it to me. A class action lawsuit is fine if you want to wait years, but let me show you something. This is my check from TikTok. That was from the class action lawsuit. Class actions are cool when I'm violated and I didn't realize I was violated. Like when Luxottica had to pay out $2,700 for illegally taking people's biometric data. I tried on some online glasses, didn't know I was getting violated. There was a class action lawsuit. Next thing I know, I had $2,700. There weren't that many people in the lawsuit, but when you got millions of people in a class action like Google, TikTok, Meta, you're probably not going to get what you deserve. Most of that money, 35, 40, 45% is going to go to the lawyers, and then the rest of the payout gets shared with the class. Small claims court, I get 100% of that. I file in my county, lower fees, no arbitration. I get what I actually deserve. Well, more of what I actually deserve. I know $5 and something. So here's what I did. This is not legal advice. This is just what I do when I get into situations like this. Go to your county courthouse website. You download the small claims complaint form. Step 2, filled it out. I listed Meta Platforms, Inc. as the defendant. I listed my damages and what actually happened. Now, here's a side note. If you can't afford the filing fee, file as a poor person. Sometimes they call it an indigent. Filing as a pauper, or just a fee waiver application. Most courts have this. I filled that out. I paid my fee. I turned it into them. They gave me a court date immediately that day. The next step is to serve them with the papers. This is a critical step. You can't forget this. You could either use a process server, costs about $50 to $300 depending on where you're at. You can have the sheriff give them the papers. That's usually cheaper and just as effective. Or you can do certified mail. It's way, way cheaper. And you just got to use the tracking number and make sure that they got it. So I mailed that to California, but then I also mailed one to Missouri because they have a regional office over here. It might not have been necessary, but I did it just in case because I didn't want the lawyers to play any games, and they're good for that. Then after that, you just prepare for your case. You never done this before, don't worry about it. You got all your proof. I don't care if you're going up against the best lawyer in the world. All your proof is right there. You can use their own terms of service against them, and good luck.